Did Elon Musk sabotage Ukraine's war effort? Imagine you are a Ukrainian soldier preparing to launch a surprise attack on the Russian Navy near the Crimean coast. You have a secret weapon, a fleet of armed submarine drones that can strike from below the water. You are confident that your mission will succeed and that you will inflict a major blow to the enemy. But then, something goes wrong. Your drones suddenly lose connectivity and wash ashore harmlessly. You wonder what happened. Did the Russians jam your signal? Did they hack your system? Did they have a mole in your ranks? No, the answer is much more shocking. The person who stopped your attack was none other than Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur and owner of SpaceX, Tesla, and X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. Why would he do that? How did he do that? And what are the consequences of his decision? These are the questions that we will explore in this video, based on the revelations from a new biography of Musk by Walter Isaacson. First, let's understand how Musk got involved in the war between Ukraine and Russia. As you may know, Russia invaded Ukraine in late 2022 after years of tension over the annexation of Crimea and the support for separatists in eastern Ukraine. The invasion sparked a global outcry and a diplomatic crisis, as the US and its allies condemned the aggression and imposed sanctions on Russia. But sanctions were not enough to stop Putin's ambitions. He wanted to crush Ukraine's resistance and secure his control over the region. He deployed thousands of troops, tanks, planes, and ships to overwhelm Ukraine's defenses. He also disrupted Ukraine's communications by cutting off internet and phone lines, making it harder for them to coordinate their operations and get information from the outside world. This is where Musk came in. He offered to help Ukraine by providing them with Starlink equipment. Starlink is a satellite internet service that Musk's company SpaceX launched in 2019. It consists of thousands of small satellites orbiting the Earth, providing high-speed broadband access to remote areas. By using Starlink terminals, which are small dishes that can be mounted on roofs or vehicles, Ukraine could bypass Russia's interference and connect to the internet. Musk said he did this for humanitarian reasons, not for profit or politics. He said he wanted to help Ukraine defend its sovereignty and democracy, and to prevent a humanitarian catastrophe. He also said he did not want his company to be complicit in war crimes or human rights violations by Russia. But there was a catch. Musk had a condition for supplying Starlink equipment to Ukraine. He wanted them to agree to a geofencing system, which would limit where and when they could use Starlink. Geofencing is a technology that uses GPS or other methods to create virtual boundaries around a specific area. If a device crosses those boundaries, it can be disabled or restricted. Musk said he wanted geofencing to prevent Starlink from being used for offensive purposes, such as launching attacks on Russian targets. He said he did not want his company to be involved in wars or conflict escalation. He said he wanted Starlink to be used for peaceful things, such as watching Netflix or doing online school. But was this really his motivation? Or did he have ulterior motives? Some critics have accused Musk of being influenced by his personal ties with Russia. Musk has a Russian ancestry from his maternal grandfather, who was born in Kaliningrad, formerly Königsberg. He also has a Russian girlfriend, Grimes, formerly Claire Boucher, who is a singer and producer. She has expressed admiration for Putin and Russian culture in her music and interviews. Some critics have also suggested that Musk was afraid of Putin's retaliation if he supported Ukraine too much. Musk may have feared that Putin would target him or his businesses if he crossed him. But whatever his reasons, Musk's decision to geofence Starlink had serious consequences for Ukraine. It meant that they could not use Starlink to launch counterattacks or defend themselves from Russian aggression. It also meant that they could not use Starlink to communicate with their allies or the international community. It effectively made them dependent on Musk's whims and mercy.
Watch another video. Which Daily Blade video do you want to watch next?